Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling some of the biggest fitness myths out there. If you've ever felt confused by all the conflicting fitness advice, you're definitely not alone. So, grab a water bottle, get comfortable, and let's dive into some myth-busting facts that will set you on the right path to a healthier, stronger you. Myth number 1, lifting weights makes you bulky. This is probably one of the biggest myths, especially for women. The myth here is that lifting weights will make you too bulky or look like a bodybuilder. But let's get one thing straight. It's not that simple. The reality is building muscle mass takes a lot of time, effort, and very specific training, plus a high-calorie diet to support it. In fact, weightlifting can actually help you build lean muscle, burn fat, and create a toned look. Here's the fact. Weightlifting is fantastic for overall fitness and toning. It increases strength, boosts metabolism, and improves bone health. So grab those dumbbells without fear. They're a tool, not a ticket to becoming a bodybuilder overnight. Myth number 2. Cardio is the best way to lose weight. Raise your hand if you've ever thought, I need to run for hours to lose weight. Don't worry, you're not alone. Cardio has been the go-to for weight loss for years. But here's the thing, it's not the only, or even the best, way to lose weight. While cardio burns calories, it's only part of the equation. Strength training actually helps build muscle, which in turn burns more calories even while you're resting. Plus, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, combines cardio and strength in a super effective way to burn fat and boost metabolism. The fact is, balance is key. Incorporate both cardio and strength training for the best results. Remember, fitness isn't about spending hours on the treadmill, it's about training smart. Myth number 3, you can spot reduce fat. All right, next myth. How many of you have been told to do crunches to lose belly fat or arm exercises to slim down your arms? Well, unfortunately, you can't actually spot reduce fat. Here's why. When you lose fat, your body decides where to take it from, and that's largely determined by genetics. So while those targeted exercises will strengthen and tone the muscles in that area, they won't burn fat in just one specific spot. The fact is, a mix of full-body workouts, healthy eating, and patience will get you closer to your goals. So don't just rely on crunches for abs or tricep dips for toned arms. Consistency is the real magic here. Myth number 4, you need to work out every day. Some people think if they're not working out every day, they're not working hard enough. But this idea that you must work out every single day is actually a myth, and a pretty dangerous one at that. Recovery days are just as important as your workout days. Your muscles need time to repair and grow stronger. Overtraining can lead to fatigue, burnout, and even injury. The fact is, aim for a balance. 3 to 5 days of well-rounded workouts with a couple of rest days is usually ideal for most people. Listen to your body. If it's asking for a break, it probably needs one. Myth number 5. The scale is the best indicator of fitness. Let's talk about the scale. So many people think it's the ultimate measure of success. But the number on the scale doesn't tell the whole story. Fitness is about much more than just weight. Muscle, for example, weighs more than fat but takes up less space. So if you're gaining muscle and losing fat, you might actually see your weight stay the same or even go up slightly. The fact is, focus on non-scale victories like how you feel, how your clothes fit, and your energy levels. Measurements, photos, and even simple progress in strength are far better indicators of your fitness journey than the number on a scale. Myth number 6. Sweating means you're burning fat. A lot of people think the more you sweat, the more fat you're burning. But sweating is just your body's way of cooling down. It's not directly tied to fat loss. Sweat levels vary based on things like humidity, temperature, and even genetics. So while you might be working hard, the amount you sweat isn't a good indicator of calorie or fat burn. The fact is, it's your effort, not your sweat, that counts. Focus on how much you're pushing yourself, not how drenched you get. Myth number 7. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Ever heard that one? Let's set the record straight. There's a difference between muscle soreness and actual pain. Feeling sore after a workout, especially if it's new or intense, is normal. That's your muscles repairing themselves. But sharp pain? That's a sign something's wrong, and it could lead to injury if ignored. The fact is, listen to your body. Challenge yourself, but don't push to the point of pain. Pain is a signal, and respecting it is key to a long and successful fitness journey. All right, Mythbusters, that's a wrap on today's episode. Remember, fitness is a journey, and it's easy to get sidetracked by all the myths out there. Stick with the facts, trust the process, and most importantly, have fun with it. Myth number 8. You need supplements to see real results. Let's talk about supplements. From protein powders to pre-workouts, we often hear that they're essential for achieving results. But here's the truth. While some supplements can be helpful, they're not a requirement for success. Supplements can fill in nutritional gaps, but they can't replace the benefits of a balanced diet. Protein, for example, can be found in whole foods like chicken, beans, and eggs. You don't need a shake to get enough protein if you're eating well. The fact is, supplements are optional. If you eat a well-rounded diet and prioritize protein, healthy fats, and carbs, you'll still make great progress. Think of supplements as a nice-to-have rather than a must-have. Myth number 9. The longer the workout, the better. Some people believe that longer workouts mean better results, but that's not necessarily true. Quality often trumps quantity when it comes to fitness. Studies show that short, focused workouts can be as effective as longer ones. High-intensity interval training, a HIIT, for instance, can be completed in just 20-30 minutes, delivering powerful results in a short amount of time. The fact is, shorter, more intense workouts can be just as effective, sometimes even more so, than spending hours at the gym. Focus on intensity and form, not just the clock. Myth number 10. If you're not sore, you didn't work hard enough. Let's talk soreness. A lot of people think that if they're not sore after a workout, they didn't work hard enough. But soreness isn't the only indicator of a good workout. Soreness happens when you push your muscles in a new or intense way. But as you get fitter, your body adapts, and you might not feel as sore. That doesn't mean you didn't get a good workout. The fact is, soreness is normal but not necessary to see progress. Focus instead on tracking your strength, endurance, and overall energy levels to gauge your progress. Myth number 11. Crunches are the key to six-pack abs. Who doesn't want a strong core, right? But let's clear something up. Crunches alone won't give you a six-pack. Abs are primarily made in the kitchen. No matter how many crunches you do, if you have excess fat over your abs, they won't be visible. Instead, focus on full-body workouts, a balanced diet, and overall fat loss. The fact is, crunches build core strength, but a balanced diet and consistent exercise are the real keys to achieving visible abs. Myth number 12. Only intense workouts are beneficial. Here's a common misconception. Only super intense workouts are effective. But fitness isn't about going hard every single time. Activities like walking, yoga, and stretching might seem low-key, but they're great for your overall health and recovery. They help reduce stress, improve flexibility, and can aid muscle recovery. The fact is, moderate activities are valuable too. They're often easier on the joints, and they're perfect for maintaining an active lifestyle. You don't need to go all out every day to stay fit. Myth number 13. You can eat whatever you want if you work out. Ever heard someone say, "I work out so I can eat whatever I want"? Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Exercise is just one part of the equation. Nutrition plays a major role in how you feel, how you look, and your overall health. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. Unhealthy foods can impact energy, recovery, and even muscle gain. The fact is, both exercise and balanced nutrition are essential. Fuel your workouts with nutritious foods, and you'll see much better results than relying on exercise alone. Myth number 14. Older adults should avoid strength training. This one couldn't be further from the truth. Many people think strength training is only for younger adults, but it's actually highly beneficial for older adults too. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, which can lead to decreased strength and mobility. Strength training helps to combat this by maintaining and even increasing muscle and bone density. The fact is, strength training is safe and incredibly beneficial for older adults, especially when done with proper guidance. It helps with balance, bone health, and maintaining an active lifestyle. Myth number 15. High-protein diets are only for bodybuilders. Another common myth is that a high-protein diet is only necessary for bodybuilders or athletes. But protein is crucial for everyone, regardless of fitness goals. Protein supports muscle repair, helps with satiety, keeping you full, and plays a key role in a healthy metabolism. Plus, it's essential for overall health, from skin and hair to immune function. The fact is, Everyone can benefit from adequate protein intake, whether you're a bodybuilder or not. Including protein in every meal is a great way to support an active lifestyle. There you have it, some more myths busted. It's easy to fall for these common misconceptions, but knowing the facts can really help you focus on what actually works. Myth number 16. You should avoid carbs to lose weight. Carbs have gotten a bad reputation, especially with the popularity of low-carb diets. But here's the truth. Carbs aren't the enemy. Carbohydrates are our body's primary source of energy, especially for workouts. Cutting them out completely can lead to fatigue, irritability, and even poor performance during exercise. The fact is, the type of carbs matters more than the quantity. Choose complex carbs like whole grains and vegetables for steady energy and avoid over-processed carbs. Carbs are your friend when balanced with protein and fat. Myth number 17. Stretching before a workout prevents injury. We've all been taught to stretch before working out, but static stretching isn't always the best way to prevent injury. Static stretching, like holding a stretch for a long period, can actually reduce muscle power before an intense workout. Instead, dynamic warm-ups, movements that prepare your muscles and joints, are more effective. The fact is, save static stretching for after your workout. For warming up, focus on dynamic movements that mimic your workout activities. This approach can actually reduce your risk of injury and prepare your body for movement. Myth number 18. You need expensive gear to get fit. Some people think you need all the latest fitness gadgets and high-end gym memberships to get in shape. Not true. While some equipment can be helpful, you don't need expensive gear to reach your goals. Body weight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges are incredibly effective and can be done anywhere. The fact is, fitness doesn't require a big budget. You can get an amazing workout with just your body weight or some simple, affordable tools like resistance bands. Myth number 19. You have to work out in the morning for best results. Ever hear that morning workouts are the only way to get fit? While working out in the morning can be beneficial, it's not the only option. The best time to work out is the time that works best for you. Some people feel energized in the morning, while others have better workouts later in the day. The fact is, consistency is what matters most. Whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, choose a time that you can stick with and that fits your schedule. Myth number 20. Low-intensity workouts are a waste of time. People often think that if you're not sweating buckets, the workout isn't doing anything. But low-intensity workouts can be very beneficial. Graphic on screen. Myth number 20. Low-intensity workouts are a waste of time. Low-intensity exercises like walking or light yoga can improve cardiovascular health, help with recovery, and reduce stress. They're great for active rest days or for those new to exercise. The fact is, fitness is about balance. High-intensity workouts are great, but low-intensity movement is just as important for a well-rounded fitness routine. Myth number 21. Machines are safer than free weights. Gym newbies often gravitate towards machines, thinking they're safer than free weights. But machines aren't always the best option. Machines limit your range of motion and don't engage stabilizing muscles as well as free weights. With proper form, free weights can be very safe and allow for a more natural movement pattern. The fact is, both machines and free weights have their place. If you're learning, start light and focus on form. Free weights can help improve balance, coordination, and functional strength. Myth number 22. Sweat belts and sauna suits help you lose fat faster. Let's talk about sweat belts and sauna suits. These are marketed as tools for burning belly fat by making you sweat more. But here's the truth. They don't burn fat. Sweating more only means losing water weight, which you'll regain as soon as you rehydrate. These products don't help with fat loss or muscle gain. The fact is, fat loss comes from a calorie deficit, not from sweating. Stick to regular exercise and a balanced diet for sustainable results. Myth number 23. Strength training is only for younger people. There's this idea that strength training is just for younger people, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Strength training is incredibly beneficial for all ages. Strength training improves muscle mass, bone density, and balance, all of which are important for older adults to maintain mobility and prevent falls. The fact is, it's never too late to start strength training. Just consult with a professional for guidance and enjoy the health benefits no matter your age. Myth number 24. More gym time means more gains. Many people think that spending hours in the gym every day means better results. But when it comes to fitness, more isn't always better. Longer workouts can lead to overtraining, fatigue, and even muscle breakdown. Quality over quantity is key. And with focused sessions, you can see results in as little as 30-45 minutes. The fact is, maximize your gym time by focusing on efficient workouts. Quality reps, proper rest, and good form matter more than clocking endless hours at the gym. Myth number 25. Dieting is more important than exercising. Is it all about the diet, or does exercise play an equally important role? This myth says that what you eat matters more, but the truth is they're both vital. While diet is crucial for weight management, exercise provides benefits that diet alone can't deliver. It builds strength, endurance, cardiovascular health, and improves mood. The fact is, diet and exercise work hand in hand. A healthy lifestyle combines both, not one over the other. They're both parts of a balanced, sustainable approach to fitness. Myth number 26. Lifting weights makes women bulky. One of the most persistent myths out there is that lifting weights will make women bulky. Let's put that one to rest. Women have lower testosterone levels than men, which makes it much harder to build large, bulky muscles. Lifting weights actually helps to build lean muscle and burn fat, leading to a toned and defined look. The fact is, weightlifting is a fantastic way for women to achieve a strong, toned physique. Don't be afraid of the weights. They're one of the best tools for reaching your fitness goals. Myth number 27. You can target fat loss in specific areas. We all have areas where we'd love to lose fat, like the belly or thighs, but spot reduction just doesn't work. Fat loss occurs as your body burns calories, but it decides where to take fat from, not you. You can tone muscles in specific areas, but losing fat in one exact spot isn't possible. The fact is, you can't pick and choose where you lose fat. Focus on a full-body approach with exercise and a healthy diet, and your body will reduce fat overall. Myth number 28. Muscle turns to fat if you stop working out. Some people think that if you stop working out, your muscles will turn into fat. But muscle and fat are two different types of tissue. They don't transform into each other. If you stop working out, your muscles may shrink, a process called atrophy, if they're not being used, and if you're still eating the same amount, you may gain fat. But muscle and fat are entirely separate. The fact is, muscle doesn't turn to fat. To prevent muscle loss and fat gain when you're not as active, try to maintain a balanced diet and stay lightly active. Myth number 29. Doing cardio on an empty stomach burns more fat. Fasted cardio, or doing cardio on an empty stomach, is often said to burn more fat. But does it really work? While fasted cardio can burn a bit more fat for fuel initially, there's no solid evidence it leads to greater overall fat loss compared to fed cardio. Plus, some people may feel weak or dizzy without food, which could impact their workout quality. The fact is, if you feel better with a small snack before cardio, go for it. Consistency and intensity are more important than doing cardio on an empty stomach. Myth number 30. Only high-impact workouts build bone density. There's a belief that only high-impact workouts, like running or jumping, can build bone density. But that's not entirely true. Strength training is highly effective for building bone density, and it doesn't require high-impact movements. Exercises that put tension on the bones, like lifting weights, encourage bone strength over time. The fact is, low-impact strength training can also boost bone density, especially when done consistently. This is great news for people who need gentler exercises for joints. Myth number 31. More protein always means more muscle. Protein is essential for muscle growth, but there's a misconception that eating tons of it automatically builds more muscle. While protein is crucial for muscle repair, there's a limit to how much your body can use. Excess protein can end up being stored as fat, rather than going straight to your muscles. The fact is, aim for a balanced protein intake that supports your activity level. More isn't always better. It's about the right amount with proper training. Myth number 32. Strength training stunts. Growth in kids and teens. Many people believe that strength training is dangerous for young people and can stunt growth. However, this isn't supported by research. strength training with proper guidance can actually be very beneficial for children and teenagers, improving bone health, muscle strength, and coordination. It's important that they use age-appropriate weights and proper form. The fact is, supervised, age-appropriate strength training is safe and beneficial for young people. It's all about proper technique and guidance. Myth number 33. Muscle confusion is necessary for progress. Muscle confusion, constantly changing your workout, is often said to prevent plateaus. But is it really necessary? Consistency and progressive overload are more effective than constantly switching things up. While adding variety can keep things interesting, sticking to a structured plan is crucial for tracking progress and building strength over time. The fact is, while some variation can help, consistency is key for long-term gains. Focus on a plan that allows you to progressively increase weights or reps over time. Myth number 34. You need to stretch after every workout. Stretching can feel great after a workout, but it's not mandatory for everyone. There's no evidence that stretching prevents muscle soreness or injuries. If you enjoy stretching and it helps you relax, go for it. But if you're short on time, don't feel guilty skipping it. Some people prefer other forms of recovery, like foam rolling or even light movement. The fact is, stretching is optional. Choose the recovery methods that feel best for your body and your routine. Myth number 35. You can't build muscle on a vegetarian or vegan diet. There's a myth that you need animal protein to build muscle, but plant-based diets can be highly effective too. Plant-based athletes are proving that you can gain muscle with the right combination of foods. Protein sources like beans, tofu, lentils, and quinoa provide plenty of amino acids for muscle growth. The fact is, muscle growth is possible on a vegetarian or vegan diet with good planning. Focus on protein variety to get all essential amino acids. Myth number 36. Doing a detox will kickstart weight loss. Detox diets and cleanses are often marketed as a quick way to jumpstart weight loss, but the body has its own natural detoxification system. Your liver and kidneys are already working to filter out toxins. Detox diets may lead to short-term weight loss because they're very low-calorie, but they often result in water loss, not fat loss. The fact is, sustainable weight loss doesn't need a detox. Focus on whole foods, hydration, and regular exercise for natural and lasting results. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who could use a little fitness myth busting. Until next time, keep moving, stay healthy, and keep busting those myths.